I became careful with every sentence, rehearsing conversations before they ever happened. I laughed a little louder than I felt, agreed a little quicker than I believed, and slowly convinced myself that fitting in was more important than being real. Every room had a different version of me, and every version hoped somebody would finally say, "You belong here." I changed the music I listened to, I stopped wearing the things I liked, I buried opinions that mattered to me, because being accepted felt safer than being little by little. I became fluent in pretending, and somehow forgot my own voice. The strange thing about wearing a mask for too long is that one day you stop remembering what your own face looked like. I changed so they like me, until I couldn't recognize a stranger in my own reflection. I traded pieces of my heart for applause that never lasted, chasing acceptance from people who really knew me. I spent years trying to earn a place in rooms that were never meant to define my worth. Then life whispered something I wish I heard sooner. Acceptance isn't worth much if it costs you your identity. I remember deleting parts of myself before anyone else could reject them. I made my dreams smaller so they wouldn't sound unrealistic. I made my personality quieter so nobody would call me too much. I became the version of me that caused the least discomfort for everyone else, while creating the greatest emptiness inside myself. The hardest part wasn't pretending, the hardest part was becoming so good at pretending that I almost believed the performance myself. Then one ordinary morning I looked into the mirror, and for the first time I didn't ask, do people like me? I asked, would the younger version of me still recognize the person I become? The silence answered before I could. Healing didn't begin when everyone accepted me. Healing began the day I stopped asking permission to be myself. I learned that peace doesn't come from fitting into every room, it comes from finally feeling at home inside your own heart. Maybe I'll disappoint some people, maybe I'll lose a few invitations, maybe not everyone will understand me, but I'd rather stand alone as the person I truly am. Spend another day applauded for someone I was never created to be. I changed so they like me. Now I'm changing because I finally remembered who I am. So they like me. The voice I buried still speaks, the dreams I silenced still breathe, the heart I hid still believes. And if being myself means I don't belong everywhere, then maybe I was never meant to, because the right people never asked me to become someone else just to deserve a seat beside them. Today I stop performing. Today I come home to myself.